Hey guys, so we're coming up on what is actually a positive Iron Banner experience for me. This is a little bit earlier than the last two videos. I'm sorry that these are all out of order, out of sequence, but I just had enjoyed this, and the last super in this video was worth kind of the whole video content. One of the other reasons why I really wanted to do this, you see that I've switched over to a Voidwalker on my Warlock. I had just finished a match with a Stormcaller, and really am not satisfied with the way I use the super. Definitely need a lot more practice with that, so I'll just come back to something familiar and something I enjoy. And you'll see that I did not set the Axion Bolt, which is my favorite, and really the only PvP grenade. So one, I short threw that, so a little Tyrannus T-Rex arms there. Just basically got right in front of the the flag circle, and no more. So that wasn't very effective at all. Would have been glorious if I had my Axion bolts there, because they have bloom, and I would have damaged a whole bunch of them and given my teammates a much better opportunity there. So here I've loved the blink too, by the way. Gosh, Voidwalker blink is so enjoyable. I'm not really a blade dancer kind of person. Now I see that my teammates are coming up on me, and I come to team shot these guys, and they didn't do crap. They didn't help me out at all. They helped each other out, which is nice. But what I will tell you is that later on in the game and throughout the rest of the game, I definitely got help from my teammates. So this was kind of a glorious experience all the way around, because I wasn't kind of needing to run so much on my own and cover 3 bases at once as people went and ran and just got kills, or tried to get the most kills. There was definitely a good control awareness going on here. And again, this is like how many games did I play by this point? This was on the first. So, I think I was pretty close to rank 5 on all of those, on all of my characters. So that's 3 characters rank 5. I mean, I can't really calculate that, but I had to have played 40 matches by this time. And my rule basically is, that was a good shotgun. That it's so nice to be in the green as far as network goes for all 12 players. Not to say that there weren't some janky things happening, but I'm totally used to that by now with the way things are normally in Iron Banner. So there, you see that's the range of my shotgun. I should be able to take somebody with half health down for sure. And of course, I wasn't really paying attention to this guy, but you have to. If I don't get the people taking out the control points and weaken that effort, there's a problem. So here I think I almost killed this guy. Right? So, good all the way around. Now, see, that should have been the last shot. That should have killed him right there, but it didn't. And this guy ended up having a half health. So, pretty much guaranteed that the Axion Bolt with
gains the lead.
With bloom is going to take you down further than that. Like, he should have been around 75% health.
You're falling behind.
Making that engagement a little more even. Here's another fun one. So, for whatever reason, I'm not really sure. Yeah, there we go. The guy fell kind of weird. Like, he just kind of immediately dropped down. I didn't really get that. So this is boom. This is why primary hunter, man. I can't kill myself with a golden gun, so, or I guess I could if I pointed directly at the ground and shot myself in the foot or something like that. I don't know. Very rare instance for that. Extremely rare. So here again, these guys are being smart. We were getting our bases covered. It's so refreshing to not only have these, everybody in the green network-wise, but have everybody aware of the threats, the immediate threats, and address them properly. To be watching their radar, and this was kind of a silly thing to do, but I always try to do it because in Crucible in the past, I've been in, this is probably like, gosh, what do they call it? Where one good experience, defines, an experience for you. But This is fun too. So I think this guy was actually used to being laggy because he threw this in here and then didn't attempt to hide at all. Like, why would you... I see this quite a bit, actually, with a lot of players, especially in laggy games, where people would just make direct runs at you. And I'm like, well, you don't think that that's not going to be effective? I mean, you can't just... So this guy actually... this guy actually was team shot, like, by 3 people, and survived long enough to do a super there, like, in the air. So that's another kind of questionable thing. I didn't bother reporting much, but, you know, that's life.
Zone C lost. You neutralize Zone B.
I was just, I think, so happy to be in such a
Enemy captured Zone C.
such a well-played team. You know, a team that was covering, that was paying attention to the super, not supers, but the heavy ammo spawns. You know.
Zone A lost.
And here I'm just going to be toast because again I'm so used to doing things so low.
Enemy
I
captured.
didn't wait for my friends to come. There we go. Beautiful. So that's another thing, is that we had at that point when those guys were behind us, we had two of the spawn points, 2 of the flags in our possession. So there's no way in the world, none, that there could have been 2 people spawning behind us at that time. But that's the way it looked, because you can't get from your spawn point and then get back.
Heavy ammo available.
And that's the way, you know, at that range, that's the way. Now watch this. Love this. That guy just appeared out of nowhere. So that's another one of those things, and I think he's the one who had the super the last time, that was able to survive team shooting. Just appeared out of nowhere. So that's why I like area of effect, because the grenades, you know, supers, rockets, you can't lag switch those. You just can't, especially if you're used to lag switching. You're not moving that fast. You're just trying to get under people's radar, essentially. That was pretty risky. I just shot between 2 of my teammates there.
Zone B lost. 2 for 1. 3 opponents down. Only 5 minutes left.
Okay, so here I put this in. This what this does is, I think this gives my other friends, yeah, great. Again, this is the way shotgun should be working out. Not that I was doing it all by myself, but I gave a bunch of orbs, you know, orbs of light to my teammates, and this is going to be great. Watch, Spiker comes in right now. Look at that. I'm sorry that I respawned, but I was really overly excited at being here. You know, all of us have like a billion orbs now, and we just keep feeding each other at this point. So everybody's got a super at this point, and this is the end of the game. So it was pretty funny to see essentially 4 supers running in a row there. And I noticed there was somebody on radar here, so I just threw an Axion just for fun. And he ends up getting hurt by it anyway. Anyway, so thanks for watching. Just a fun thing to do. I'm not gonna be crabby at this particular thing, and I'll talk to you later.